Hello everyone, today we're gonna make Tic Tac Toy in this lecture. What is Tic Tac Toy? Is a game that when you can play it with another player, or you can play it with a device you can play with you. For example, let's see, this is our device pixel and here is the game after I make it. Let's say if I choose this one, X, and it will be selected by or randomly by the device. If I make it with the device, if I make it with the player, the other player will choose O and I will choose X. Let's say I play X here too. If I do here, when I win, the player 1 win the game, it will be shown downside as a toast. This is how it will be played. So as like that. How we'll make this game? It will be, first of all, we'll make the layout. We'll make 9 buttons here. This is buttons, and we will make the text for them hidden. Then after that, we will try to give X and O for players. For player 1 X, and for player 2 we'll give O. Then when he select the button, as I am selecting it in the game, it will give X, and the other player will select. When selected will be O. Also, if you see that the bottom colors get changed to blue, and the other player for dark green, and those color we can choose it and can use a color picker for that. How we will do all this operation? First of all, we will make the layout. After that, we will make the code for it. The layout should be like, if we see here, it will be like something, let's say here, it will be table, and each table will have each row will contain 3 buttons. Then we put margin for each button inside the row, also the margin for each row from the parent table. Then each button we will make margin for it, like it should be how much it will be space between each of them, so it will be equal like that as shown in there. After that, we make all layouts. Then we give color for it, for background like it's gray near to white, and the buttons will make it white buttons. And after that, we will work on it, making coding for it. Let's start with it. As usual, when we make application, we go to new project, we go to empty activity, we will choose empty activity. After that, we will choose application name. Let's say Tic Tac Toy, TTT app. It depends on what name you want to choose it. Then the package will be based on the name, and also the package you want to select it according to your device name. So after that, when application come up, the Gradle will build. We will wait until all things it's come on. Let's stay until the Gradle's coming and everything is building. This process is always depends on your PC, what PC and what properties they are using it. It depends on it. That's the fast it will come up. So here we have 2 things. We have the activity main and the main activity Kotlin. This is for coding, and this one for layout. If we come for layout, if we see that we have by default hello world, we don't need this one. We will delete it. Just select it from here or from the layout. Then we delete it. After that, what we will do, we have constraint layout here. What we need to do it, we need to make another type of layout, that is table layout, not the one we wanted. It should be constraint. Like we will make table layout. We can add it like that, but this one, when we add it, it will be inside the constraint layout. If we check the code, here's table layout, here's the constraint layout. What we will do, we only need to delete this one, to put this one over this one, and here we go. We will get some problem because table layout should be not constraint. Okay, we'll add these two also. We'll make this space deleted. Okay, all together. We'll delete this one also. We don't need constraint layout, we need table layout. Sorry for that. Let's get back for it. Here we add it. When we add it, as you see, this is the main things that is shown, the length and width and tools is needed for it, and shown that this will be the main activity. Okay, under layout width and the layout height, it doesn't need again because it's available there already. So only we need to delete this tag also. Here is the end of tag, it's available here. What we will do now, we'll go to the design view. Here is it. We see that we have 4 table row here. We can delete them. You can also select and delete it, or you can delete the code from here. We only delete the table rows. We'll show you how to add it because this is automatically added. We can back to design. We can make split also, but it is, for me, let's say, more preferable to use like this design. If I choose table, I will choose the table layout, the main one, and drag and drop over it. I'll choose 3 as we said in the beginning. Table row 1, table row 2, table row 3 table rows. After that, what we need to do, we need to add buttons to it. Each one have 3 buttons. Each table row should have 3 buttons. We will count the buttons and check 1, and you should put it on the table row exactly. Don't mess it up. Again, you will do that. Same to others, you will do to others same. But we come to change the size and we delete the text and change the color of it. What we need for that, we need to go inside the code, or you can do it by attribute in design here. Okay, we can go to code. We come here, we have each one have its own button, 3 buttons. We'll make one of this row, then we will copy paste it for others. If we come here, the width and height, it depends on matching the parent. It depends on parent. If we come here, button 3, 2, 1, we can change the names. As you see here, it's 1, 2, 3. This is button 1, 2, and 3. We'll make it by ordering them is better. We can change the ID from here, or you can select the button from here and make it like view1. And it will ask you to change all places. Yes, I want to change it. And view2. Okay, all places, same. And third one, view3. That it will ask again for changing in all places. We have factor it. We come to code, we check if it's changed. Yes, here is it, view1, view2, and view3. What we will do, we can do by going to attribute and search for something named text. As we see here, it's button written. You can delete it from here. Check on the left side. If you see it's deleted from here, from button 3. As you see in this view also here is deleted. You can do same here. You go to code and delete just button. Okay, the text will be deleted. Well, we don't need this anymore because already we deleted the text. Now we have all 3 buttons here. What we need to do now, we should change the width and height of it according to what we need. So it's wrap contact, it's depending, it's meaning you will match the layout and you will make it same to that. What we need to change that one also. So here we have layout width. Here we can change it to match parent. It will be according to the parent one, it's meaning the main table, but we don't need like that. What we need to change it to give value for it. Like let's say we give 40 pt, it will be something like that. 40 pt here. Here we get it like box. It will be like box. We do same thing for others. We can change it from here also in the code. If we do 40 pt, just only copy paste the 40 pt and put it here. It will change all of it for you. As we see now, we have 3 buttons. They are like boxes because we need it like that to make the tic tac game. And we need, how much buttons we need it? We need 3 buttons. Then we need to change of it. What else we need to should change the color of it, the background color. Let's say the background should be something like white. Okay, we can change it like that. If it doesn't change, what we need to do, we need to change the bottom here as we need it. Here is some instruction for it. Just wait for a minute. I will show you how to change that button. We will change the code for it according to what we need. Just a minute. Here we will back. We need to change that button. Here we back. If we change this button, if the color doesn't change as shown there, we can do it by this way. You should change this one button to that. This one, Android X app compact widget, app compute compact button, because sometimes it doesn't change the color. As we see, it changed accordingly to here. If we come to attribute, we can change the color from here and make it white as it's shown. It will be white as you see. But for now, we will not change it to white. We keep it as it because we want to change the background first, then we change the color of it. It will be better to change the color all of them together. How it will make that? How we will make that? I'll show you. First of all, let's come. We have 3 buttons. We need other 6 buttons. What we will do, we come to code and we will copy paste the table that we have already. But we need first to delete the others. So when I delete it, I delete 2 rows. If we come to here and make copy of this one, here is it, copy, paste, that's other 3, and that's other 3. We have 9 buttons now. What we need, as you see, there is a red line under each one of them. We count. This was the 3rd one, this will be 4th, and this will be 5. The ID should be changed because each one have his ID, so you know which button is selected when you play the game, so you can code it according to that button. Now here is it, all of buttons are ready as it's shown. What we need also to do, we need to change color of background and color of those buttons. As you see, we have 3 rows and they are not in center. What we will need, you can change the color from here as it's shown here. You can write background or color, it will come up and you will change it. But before that, we have another way to do that. We'll come to resources, to layout, to values, and you have color XML. What is this? This is like main place for color. You can call those colors by just writing color dot the name of it. You have here black and white here. Also, you can choose color from the internet. If we come here and if we come to the any browser, if we open any browser and look for color picker, the Google, by default Google will give you a color picker. You can choose any type of it. Let's say if you want a gray or something like that, should be something like gray, so it will be different from white. You see, this is the white and this is the gray, and each color have its own code. Let's say this is the code you needed. We copy it. When we come to here to define it, we open tag color, we name it like gray, and we close the brackets, then we paste it. Here is it, we have this gray color as it's shown. You can change it, or also you see that the color is getting changed. You can make it more darker like that. Okay, you can choose different ways, it depends on you. Just now we have white here and we have the gray here. We will close this one. We'll come to the main one, which was we'll come to the table layout. We need the table layout color for, so we know what we are doing. What we do, we'll come to the background color and we can say directly add color gray. Here is it. It will automatically change the color of it to gray. What we need also, what did we change that one? We select the main one, that's why it's become like that. Table layout, if we come to table rows, if we choose all of them, we can make it like color slash gray. It will become grays. Okay, now what we need to change, we need to change color of those buttons. We select all buttons, then we will come to background color and we say add color slash white. This color depends on you what you wanted to make, how to make it. Okay, we come to make it gray. Sorry, we select it as gray. Now it's become like white. If you see, here is it, all of them. But when it's gone, you need to make margin between those buttons and the rows also. We come to first button, you say margin of it. We have layout margin. It's mean how much it will be far away from left. Let's say 3 points. It should be 3 points. You copy this 3 points and we do same here for other buttons. We only select the margin left. Here is it. And for others also. Okay, now for other buttons as well. We do for all buttons like that. what we need also, this is how you want to design it. Also we need to make it from up also, because as you see both of them are white, so we need to make far away from each other. We'll come to others also. Here is the 9 1 from left. Okay, it's also we need little from up also. What we will do, we can select all of them together as well. We'll come to the top, margin top, and 3 points also. You see now it's good. Okay, what else we need? We need to choose these rows also. We make layout for them from top, so they become little, let's say 4 points is enough. It depends on what you want. This will choose the layout for it. Okay, now as we see, here is the color. Here is main activity for it for table rows, and here we go. What else we will do, we'll make it in the center. We will put it in the center, this one. We should put it in. How we'll make this one in the center? We should go and look for something named gravity. We can select the table and write gravity. You can do it either by here, you write center. If it doesn't work, you can do it by code. You can choose in the center. Here will come in the center. Okay. Also we need to make this table layout to come in little margin. Give it away. We'll give it like the left side. We'll give it 4 points also. Sorry, not like that. We'll delete this one. It doesn't come like that. Okay. Now we need to make the rows. We need to make the rows also in the center, because we can do it in different way. If we come to the code, if you see that here is it for table layout, we can copy paste for the others. Like for table rows, if you can, you will see the change. This table become in the center. Also you can do it from here. If you select the row, alright, gravity here. All you need to check center and it will comes up. If it doesn't come up, then what you will need to do by coding, look, if sometimes doesn't come up, you need to come to the code and copy paste it for others as well. Like for this second one, if we come and check, you will see that our row is changing. If we come to other row also, see it go inside the center. Now it's okay. Now our Tic Tac game, it will be like that. We delete the text, we make color of buttons white, we make it like boxes. We make 3 rows, each row have 3 buttons inside it. Each button will be with a different ID. Then we'll come to make coding for it. That's why we give each button with different name. Okay, you should check that each one have its own ID, because the coding will depend on this ID and how it will become. Also, don't forget, when we call the IDs, we need when we need these those IDs, we need to call it a main activity. So you need to work with it. How you work with it, you should also add something else here. You should go to the Gradle and build Gradle here. You should add the ID for those ones. You should add those ones because you need it to work with the IDs in the plugins. What we need, just 1 minute, and here we go. Where is it? We need to add these things to Gradle build because it doesn't work without them. You need to add Kotlin and Kotlin extension for it. Here is it, copy paste it, and when you add something in Gradle, you will synchronize it. You need to synchronize it. Now it's okay. It's synchronized now. Here is up, no problems found. Okay. It closes Gradle. You came back to main one. Those colors, it depends on you what you wanted to select and what you wanted to do with it. This was the part about how to making the layout for it. I would mention something else about the UI, the user interface. That's when we come to design, we say that we change the color from here, like here from background we give add color. Why we use this file like in values when we define it here? Because as you see now the color is like gray. If you want to change it like for this color, it will change in all other. As you see, it doesn't need to change it one by one. Change all of it. Like you see, we change that one. Let's get back to, we make the bottoms white, right? If you want to make the bottoms red, let's see. We'll see all of them together will be changed. This will be easier for you than use one by one to change it. This is like you coding it in XML. That's why we choose that one. And we give each button the ID of it, so when the player try to play, when he choose the button, when it's go to code the code now which button is coming. We don't make listener for each one of them, we will make function for it. In the next part we will speak about the coding of it. See you there. Take care.